What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I am going to be reviewing every single progression weapon that I own. I don't have every weapon, okay, so I just want to put out a little discretion. I am missing both auto 5s, the mallet, the ivory cap lock, and the Marlin trench gun. Let's go ahead and get started. How this is going to work, I am starting from how the skill trees are listed. So we're going to go from outlaw all the way down to militia. And why not start out better than with the cattleman? Alright, so you unlock the cattleman at level 20. And it does 28 damage to the body and I believe 48 to the head. You know, it's alright. What is not alright about it is that personally, I think that it needs to do double damage to the head, just like the Army No. 2 revolver, which I'll get into fairly soon. So, the Cattleman, I would actually say this is a really solid gun, but for the Outlaw skill in particular, you do not get a single weapon until level 20. And this weapon, while it's really good, it has amazing fan accuracy, it has decent accuracy, it has a 4-second reload, which is a little on the higher side for some weapons, but it's just really solid. I just think you just unlock it way too late. By level 20, you're probably using other weapons, whether that be auction or just other progression guns or store guns. So, because it's well-rounded, and I think it looks good, and you unlock it at a decent level, I'm gonna have to put it at, you know, probably low B or high B. It's a really solid gun, and it looks cool, and it's one of the most iconic firearms in firearms history, so B tier it goes. Next up though, oh my god. So the Mauser is unlocked at level 30. It does, I believe, 25 damage to the body, 50 to the head. This gun is the worst gun. I will go out on a limb and say this is the worst gun added in the whole update. This gun is awful. This gun has the most shit accuracy on planet Earth and you unlock it at level 20. Personally, I like the Mauser. I think the Mauser is one of the coolest guns in firearms history. But you unlock it at level 30, which is unacceptable. That is too high. It should be like a level 10 unlock for like how shit it is. Okay? It does good body damage, alright? It does great headshot damage. But dude, oh my fucking god, this thing is terrible. Awful accuracy. Do not use this ever. It takes way too long to obtain. High D tier. No, low D tier. This is one of the most shit guns in the whole update. This thing's a piece of fucking dog shit. It makes me mad. Now, okay, we have the Henry shotgun. You know, looking on the brighter side of things, this is actually a really good gun. The Henry shotgun is obtained at level 45 outlaw, which is a little bit on the higher side for what you're getting, because at that point you can just buy a regular martini for about 20k. This gun is like a quick switch, you know, just quick scope shotgun with a really tight spread. Best used at close range, but it, you know, it can do medium range as well. I would actually say with the limited time I had with this gun, I had a lot of fun with it, and it was actually pretty good. I remember thinking this gun was really good. I believe it did 12 to 18 damage to the body, I can't exactly remember, and 21 headshot is what I think it was, with a really tight spread. However, I think you just unlock it way too late. There are so many better weapons by the time you reach 45 outlaw, and for that purpose, I'm gonna have to give it really low B tier. By no means is this a bad gun, but there are so many other alternatives, and you unlock it way too late. Okay, next up, we are on the Justice skill, and I would go out on a limb and say the Army No. 2 revolver is one of the best additions in this whole update. This weapon is super duper well rounded, doing 28 body damage, 56 head. This gun is super solid. You get it at level 10 Justice, which takes no time at all. You get there fairly quickly, and if you're a White Knight, you're gonna have this already. This gun is super good. It has really good fanning accuracy. It has a really fast reload. However, there are a couple discrepancies I have. This thing sounds like a little fucking toy. This is one of the coolest looking guns, and it's one of the most iconic guns. But it sounds so unbelievably shit, it makes me not want to use it. If this sounded like the Patterson, I guarantee so many people would be using this gun. But, you know, the sound really just drives me away from how solid it is. And also, it got like a nerf. It used to not be holstered. So, I believe 2 years ago, when this gun was first leaked, it was not holstered in the video we got, and that could have done numbers. The only gun now, the Savage Navy, is the only unholstered gun in the game. That means you can quick switch with it because it has no pull-out animation. Unfortunately, this gun, you know, it's really solid, but it just has a couple things keeping me and a couple other people I know from using it. But it's one of the greatest guns added in this update. It's super well balanced. I'm gonna have to give it high 8 tier. This is a really good gun. Get it really early. It's really good. 8 tier. Yikes. So, the next weapon we have here is the Spencer carbine. Oh my god. I see a lot of people on YouTube and other spaces really want this gun because they think it's cool. You know, the Union used this weapon. It was in Red Dead. But dude, this gun is so fucking bad. Unlocked at level 50, and it does 34 damage to the body, 56, I believe, to the head. This gun is just not worth using, dude. You get it so late into the skills, and Justice really just becomes a slog to grind past 25. I hate being a white knight on this game. I just don't like ruining criminals' fun. And dude, it was actually so, like, I dreaded farming for this gun. I hate this gun with every ounce of my being. This is one of the worst guns added in the update. It has 97% accuracy, but like with every other 90% accurate, like 97% accuracy gun in the game, it's still like miraculously shit. Past close range, you are literally not going to be able to hit a single shot with this weapon. It's so deathly inaccurate, and it's just a worse Winchester. Alright, so 15 hours of grinding can get you this piece of shit gun, while 2 5-minute bank robberies can get you the Winchester, which is a far better weapon. This weapon has shit horse accuracy, it has shit regular accuracy, and if you're not 10 studs away from the person you're shooting at, it is awful. Alright, it has a 2-second reload, which is, you know, it's alright. You know, it's not just alright, it's actually amazing. But that is completely inaccurate to the actual weapon reloads. Alright, so it's tube fed. You have to fit conical balls inside the tube, and this takes 1 to 2 minutes to reload, and you have to put black powder in it. That's not how the fucking weapon works in game. You just take the tube out and you fit it back in using some fucking magic. You reload it. Completely inaccurate. Awful gun. High D tier. I would never use this gun in, like, another day in my life. I ain't claimed it. Jesus, it fucking sucks. I fucking hate it. It's not a redeeming quality about it.